Hey everybody, and welcome to the next episode in the Dead Mod series. Today, as you can see by the icon in the corner there, we're playing Napoleonic World. It's a Dead Mod that takes place during the Napoleonic Wars, not a world where Napoleon won, but in 1936 this mod actually goes back to the Napoleonic Wars. And today, we're not going to play as France or Napoleon. We're playing as his greatest enemy, yes, Great Britain. I hope they have a focus tree. I assume they do. Also, this time we are not in an ancient version of Hearts of Iron 4. We're only a couple versions back. It's still a dead mod, and I don't think it will ever be updated again, probably. But at least I'm familiar with this version of the game. This is probably the version of the game I have the most hours into, so I'm the best in this version. And we start off in 1799, so France is already at war with us. Looks like their industry is a bit bigger than ours, and I can't see how big their military is, so we'll have to make a spy agency so we can start getting some intelligence on them. And then nice, we have this coalition faction. I don't know how things are going to go. Maybe we can stop them. Ideally, we don't have to go to like 4 coalitions and we can remain neutral. It's kind of too late to remain neutral considering we're already at war with France, but if we did this, it would give us a terrible economic law too, so it's inconceivable to remain neutral. Like at worst, we could support France, but considering they about won, in reality, it would be kind of stupid to support France. So I'll just do this take a position focus, but then not do any of the position focuses. We just announce our ambition to take a position and get the free political power. And also, in the Napoleonic World mod, we do have Napoleonic technology mostly, and then we have our beautiful ships. And I'm honestly surprised with how soon this entire thing kicks off. I thought we would start off with like the French Revolution or something of the sort. I didn't think we would start off in the midst of the Napoleonic Wars. Oh wait, and can we not naval invade? Hopefully we can naval invade, and we just don't have the technology yet. Yeah, we just need to research the technology. So Austria and Germany might fall before we even have naval invasion technology. I guess we could send some divisions to Germany, but I feel like that might end badly with all these divisions getting encircled. Yeah, we've already encircled a French division, so this already can't be too bad. Look, we have Winston Churchill and Moseley in the past, though I assume they're just reusing the portraits for other people. The Moseley and Churchill model are classic appearances of British politicians. They've been used a lot throughout the ages. They're some of the best models. I just realized that the Netherlands, or the Batavian Republic, I have no clue how to pronounce it, but something like that, owns the Dutch East Indies. I completely forgot about this, but at least our subject, the British East India Company, seems to kind of be holding its own, and they're moving into this port to encircle this French division, so they seem competent enough, I guess. Also, of course, Waterloo isn't on the map in base game, but I feel like it's a terrible tragedy that they didn't put Waterloo on the map in the Napoleonic World mod. I know it's not big enough to be a city on the Hoi4 map, but still, they just had to. I'm distraught. Someone needs to make a add Waterloo to the map submod. Well, I guess it doesn't make sense considering this mod is dead. It's also weird because in Hearts of Iron 4 I'm used to cavalry being bad motorized divisions basically, but now cavalry are the equivalent of tank divisions, and we're very low on them. So our wood ships need chromium. Yes, chromium, very important for making wood ships. Anyways, let's make them out of a more normal material like steel. And they've capitulated. We've pushed the French out of the Netherlands. We will now liberate Belgium, and we'll expand to London as we laugh at the French who are losing. Oh wait, Prussia just annexed the country that we were invading France with. Now we're encircled. Okay, never mind, it fixed it. This is still ridiculous. Well, how did this happen? You know, this is probably what the British thought the Napoleonic Wars would be like before Napoleon actually started succeeding. Just like sitting in the Netherlands, staring at France, while France doesn't do anything and nobody can break into each other's lines, and then eventually some peace treaty is signed. I'm sure this is what they thought it would be like. Napoleonic World, aka what if the Napoleonic Wars were like what Britain thought the Napoleonic Wars would be. We've hired Mosley. He's a really good advisor. In 1800, minus 5% consumer goods, plus 5% stability. That's good. We'll go for partial mobilization next. I'm just gonna build civilian factories though, because I don't think we need more mills to win this, probably. Yeah, Napoleon, are you doing okay here? Is this what a Napoleonic world is supposed to be? If I didn't love the balance of power so much, we would annex Normandy for historical reasons. Yeah, I don't know, Napoleon. This doesn't really seem like top-rate warfare here. Yeah, I think your reputation is going to get a bit smothered as British divisions move into Paris. And look at this, the Treaty of Frenchword. France offers peace. Finally, Napoleon finds himself defeated. We could go for total victory, probably, maybe, but we lose so much stability and war support that it's not really worth it. We didn't get anything, but what we got is what we always have wanted. Balance in Europe, and more territory for a strong Germany to upset that balance. I'm kind of confused though, why is Napoleon still in charge of France? I kind of wish we had some sort of Conference of Vienna mechanic. Maybe there is one and it just hasn't fired yet. I really don't know what to think. Madness of King George. Yeah, that's not good. We're losing 1% stability every week. Oh my, it's Thomas Jefferson. Look at him and look at that beautiful US flag. I guess since we're done with this Napoleonic Wars business so early, we can do an early 1812. I don't see any reason not to do this, really. What else are we going to do? Reinvade France again? And why is Russia guaranteeing the independence of the US? Okay, Paul, good luck protecting them from us. We've defeated Napoleon, so now we will easily retake the colonies. I guess Russia has a border with Austria-Hungary, but we just won't call Austria-Hungary in. I think Austria-Hungary and Russia have a non-aggression pact anyways, so I don't think we could even call them in. United States offers white peace. Yeah, sure, white peace, yeah. Anyways, this is a pretty accurate version of the War of 1812 so far. And white peace, this is exactly how it went. Nope, they really want white peace. Good, the United States falls. We'll now make them a puppet once again. I guess now we can move all of our divisions to this border and then hope that Austria-Hungary joins in someday. Okay, this mod obviously did not balance Russia for the 1800s. Russia has more industry than all of Germany combined. I feel like that's very unrealistic for Russia in the year 1800. We'll still try to win this. Well, I don't even know if we have a border that's long enough to really do anything unless Prussia joins. Maybe we should have just declared on Prussia instead and made the giant Hanover. Okay, Austria now left our faction, so all of our divisions in the invasion is over. Yeah, Prussia is in their faction though, so I guess now they'll just fight Russia for us, and we can go back to our we're not going to intervene in the continent thing. But maybe we should now ally France to attack Austria and Prussia and have an early World War I. And nice. Now I've formed the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. We have a nice new color. We'll soon take St. Petersburg for a nice vacation place. The state named Leningrad, they're ahead of the times there in Russia. See, like, we had the early War of 1812. All this is the very early Crimean War. Do you think they would have gone this far? I personally think they probably would have given up. The second British divisions got into Boston. Okay, these are actually the worst borders I've ever seen. I think we're going to have to invade Prussia and Austria to fix this. I honestly can't believe that Francis let this happen. I thought Francis was cool. I didn't think he was like this. At least I got a Russian puppet state. Anyways, this permanent minus 1% weekly stability is insane, so we're going to get rid of the king. Now we're going to build the Hanover Wall to protect Hanover from the rest of Germany. This is very important. Hanover is not German, it's British. We can now use the Russian Empire's endless supply of manpower to create a ton of free divisions. I think we'll be unstoppable. Okay, we've now almost finished training our 91 20-width divisions in Russia. We have all the guns, they have all the people. Prussia doesn't even have that many divisions in total. I think we're going to create a new British order. See, who needs balance in Europe when you own all of Europe? Yes, Archibald, he will defend Hanover. over. Wait, look at these beautiful star forts. This is crazy. Only about 20 more days until we can declare. Okay, never mind. This was actually a bad idea. Austria, I think, did the same thing that we did. I don't know if the AI can actually do that, but they've managed to field a lot of divisions, about the same amount as we have, and they're kind of winning this, but they're also losing a lot of manpower, so I don't really know how this will go. We've also officially put the prime minister above the king, so now the prime minister is the country leader and the king is the national spirit, like in vanilla, and the king is now not mad and is giving us weekly stability. Okay, we had a short offensive. We retook St. Petersburg for our puppet, though Austria is having quite a bit of success in the south. Also, Sweden has joined our faction since we switched to democratic, which is nice. They are pretty powerful at this point in history. And Prussia suddenly doesn't have many divisions on their border with Hanover, so we may be able to start a pretty big offensive here. Looks like, who is this? Portugal is invading Belgium. Okay, to win this, we're going to train another 100 divisions in Russia and 16 divisions in Britain. Then I think we should have enough divisions to finally win this thing. Oh, nice. Portugal is also invading Italy. Portugal is contributing quite a lot to this. They have a bigger army than Prussia right now. That's crazy. Yeah, the Central Powers have been cancelled. Okay, this is a much better Europe now. We have a very small Austrian Empire. Romania has their vanilla borders. I think everything's good. And everybody's our puppet, of course. That's the best part. And Napoleon, he still rules France. It's very, very long abdication process, of course. Anyways, that's all for today. I'll see you all next time.